Okay, I want to show the example of the assignment. Okay, last week I asked you to identify the type of title and then the most found in the abstract, and then the research problem at the beginning of the introduction, and then research gap, yeah, or before or after or at the end of literature review, and then how is literature review or how are references in the literature review organized. Okay, uh, yeah, and then the rationale and the research gap. So research gap statement can be used or can be addressed more than once in the uh, introduction section. Okay, now let's can you my sharing articles here? Can you see this?
Yes, Prof, we can see.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you. Now the title, yeah, the arguments. Yeah, this is the arguments. Arguments in the method section of journal articles in English language education published in high impact journals. So this type is the nomina, yeah, or noun phrase. Yeah. This is the linguistic type or the syntactic type, yeah, or syntactic type is nominal or noun phrase, and the content type or content feature is topic, yeah, because there is no method, yeah, like experimental study or case study or qualitative study or mixed method study, yeah. Such words are not written in the title. So from the linguistic syntactic type or syntactic point of view, the title is nominal or noun phrase. And from the content types or content feature, it is topic only. Yeah, the only important or keywords are put in the title, yeah, of all these articles. Okay, we move to the abstract. There are 5 moves in this abstract. Move 1, yeah, background of the study. Yeah, move 2, research purpose or purposes. Move 3, research methods. And move 4, results. Yeah, result and or findings. And move 5, conclusion. Yeah, so the first sentence until here, yeah, the first sentence until here, this is the background or introduction. Yeah, where this is uh, none. Yeah, the statement of while none have researched further, how authors justify the research method. So this is also like a research gap statement, yeah, or the lack of information, the lack of knowledge, the lack of study, yeah, in the previous relevant studies. Okay. And then there is another sentence here. Yeah, this is crucial. Yeah, so the importance of the topic. So after the problem, and then an additional statement, the importance of the topic. Then this is the purpose. Yeah, the purpose of this research. Yeah, until here. Yeah, until here, the purpose of the study is to know what research method is often used by the expert authors in English language education and so on. And then move 3, 60 articles published in 6 different reputable international journals were chosen to be included in this study. This is move 3 or method. And then move 4, the results show that the qualitative design is the most frequently used by the authors, yeah, while quantitative and mixed methods are used equally frequently. Yeah, this is also the result. The most frequent elements presented in the study in the method section in the articles are participants, data analysis procedures, data collection procedures, and research instrument. And finally, the majority of the authors do not explicitly justify the choice of the research method, although some of them do by citing the research methodology book. Then finally, it can be concluded. So this is the move 5 or conclusion. Yeah, conclusion move. Yeah, in this abstract. So there are 5 abstract. Yeah, in this 5 move in this abstract. Yeah, and the longest one, as you can see here, is the move 4. Yeah, the result or the finding. And the first sentences, the first 2 or 3 sentences are also very important because this is the first sentence read by the readers. Okay. Okay, we move to introduction. Here, research problem is about the lack of studies. Yeah, lack of studies on the method section of the journal article. Yeah, so most of the studies on research articles were conducted on abstract, on introduction, on discussion, and conclusion. And a few studies, was conducted on the method section. Yeah, as if method section is not very important, or not very argumentative, or not interesting to be investigated. Okay. So this is just like a problem, a research problem in the first paragraph. Okay, here, research problem is about the lack of studies on the method section of journal article. Yeah. So I mentioned before that there are 4 ways of starting or beginning your introduction. Number 1 is by stating the problem, and the problem can be the real world problem or the research world problem. So this is a research world problem. Okay, I'm not talking about real world problem. You can also begin your first paragraph in the introduction by stating the importance of the topic. So what is the importance of the rhetorical structure or method section? Okay. Number 3, you can also refer to the popularity of the topic. If there are many authors, there are many writers or researchers, write about method section, okay, their popularity, or the statement about the topic, which is new, the newness of the topic. So there are 4 options, to choose, yeah, to begin your introduction, the first paragraph in your introduction. You can start with the problems, problems, either research problem or real world problem. Yeah, or you can mention, you can claim the importance of the title, at the beginning of your introduction, or claim that the topic is new, or claim that the topic is popular. And then you can explain further about the topic. You may define keywords, in the title or in the topic, yeah, by supporting it with references, of course, and then further explanation, about this topic. In this paragraph, the author also addressed a research gap. This is the research gap. This the signal of the research gap is using the word however. There have not been many earlier studies on the section, on the method section. Okay. But you don't prove it yet here. That there have been a very few studies on the topic. This is only an earlier statement. And then you have to prove it. Here under the literature review. Okay. Here, at the beginning of the literature review, the author organized based on the field of the research object. So first, in the first paragraph, the author uh, refer to studies on method section in the discipline of management. Discipline of management here in the first paragraph. By this is by Lim. By Lim. Okay, and also Pramusuk, yeah, use LIMS move model to investigate a journal article method in management, also in management. So in this paragraph, yeah, I reviewed studies on method section published in journal articles in the field of management. Yeah, not other field. Yeah. Okay. In the second paragraph here, this is the review of studies in multidisciplines. Okay. So like in Peacock here, analyze the rhetorical structure of 288 journal articles in 8 different discipline, multi-disciplines here. Biology, chemistry, physics, environmental science, business, language and linguistic, law, and public and social administration. Yeah, multi-disciplines, okay? And also, similarly, Arshad found that the seven move uh, Peacock was effective in capturing rhetorical structure of journal articles in Indonesian, yeah, written by Indonesia in macro, yeah, level, but not at micro levels. Yeah. Also in uh, social sciences and humanities, yeah, in 2 disciplines. Okay. And then in the third paragraph, this in the field of education, yeah, like Zhang and Wanaruk found the rhetorical style of journal articles method is complicated. So this is in the field of education, yeah. And yeah, Zhang and Wanaruk, yeah, from education. They investigated research article methods in education. And then the next is the field of English language education. Yeah. So Afshar and Ranjbar, yeah, compare the rhetorical structure of journal article method in English language education. Okay. And using LIMS model. Yeah, LIMS model is from management. Okay, but they use LIMS model to investigate or to identify the move in the method section of research article in English language education. Yeah. Morales, yeah, compared journal articles published in high impact and non-high impact journal article in applied linguistics. Yeah. So in the same field, English language education and applied linguistics, yeah, in similar field. Yeah. Okay. His funding support. Yeah. Okay. Now, finally, this is the research gap. Okay. So the rationale. So I put a subheading here at 1.2, the rationale for the study and research question. As discussed above, these core studies mainly investigated the rationale, the rhetorical structure or movements and steps of method section, MS is method section, of journal articles in a particular discipline, written in a particular language, or 2 or more disciplines in the same language. Yeah. It can be descriptive or comparative. Yeah. These studies look at whether or not certain communicative units of move and steps are found in the corpus of the study, while no or very rare studies investigated what types of research methodology are often used and how authors justify, yeah, the choice of their research method. So this is the research gap. Yeah, no study or very rare study investigated what type of research methodology are used, yeah, in the studies and how the authors justify, yeah, support, argue for the choice. Yeah, if they use, for example, qualitative study, why? If they use quantitative approach, why? Yeah. So that kind of study is not found in the previous studies. While this is important, yeah. So this is the support, yeah, for the important of the study. According to Breeze, less is known about method section in the social sciences, and the findings of studies on the method section are not yet decisive. Yeah, this according to Lim, Malte, and Tullet. yeah, 2021 suggests that the method section is crucial since it contains the data that will ultimately be used to examine the study's validity. Yeah. So here, the rationale of the study, not only the research gap, what is lacking from the previous studies, but also why is it important and why is it necessary? Yeah. So two arguments here. The first, why is the study? Do we need to do the study? So the reason is no. Yeah, here. Yeah, while no or very rare studies investigated what types of research methodology are often used and how authors justify the choice of the research method. So this is the research gap. And then the support, the justification for the research gap is this is from Breeze and from Lim and Mauti and Tulut. Okay. And then it is followed by research question. Yeah, there are three research questions here. Yeah, what research design? So research question must come from the research gap. Yeah, the research question must come from the research gap. Yeah, don't address uh, unrelated research question. Yeah, research question must respond to the research gap. Okay, so what is the research gap? And then, yeah, based on that research gap, yeah, we write our research question. So the research question is a guideline, yeah, helped for us, yeah, to fill in the gap of knowledge, yeah, as we call here in the research gap. Okay, so this is just an example, yeah, of analysis of a research article, yeah, from the title, from the abstract, sorry, yeah, and then at the beginning of research introduction section, and then the literature review, and then the research gap. Okay, this the rationale of the study and the argument, yeah, for the study. Okay, this is what we have studied, what we have discussed so far. Yeah, I want to know whether you can use the knowledge, yeah, you have got so far to analyze a particular research articles. Yeah, research article, not other type of article, not review article, not book review articles. Yeah, but research article. Okay, I hope you can do the same thing. Yeah. Okay. Now,
Excuse
who
me,
will be
Prof.
the first? Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have checked you the article that I did. I just sent
Yes.
to your we
Uh-huh.
are what's up?
Yeah. You want me to share it?
Yes. If you can share. My question right now is because the article
Yeah.
that I shared to you is I found some different between yours one, which is my article that I
Mhm.
shared. There is no the literature review itself is under introduction, right?
Yeah.
The sub of the introduction, correct?
Yeah.
Because the article that I
Okay.
sent
Let
you,
me check.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This one. Yeah. Is it right? This one?
Yeah, self-confidence.
Self-confidence and speaking skills for lower secondary school students. Yeah.
Yes.
A correlation study. Okay. This is a research article.
Yeah.
Where did you get this from? JOLT, Journal of Language and Languages and Language Teaching. Yeah, where is it? Oh, this is English Education Department from Professor Dr. Hamka. It is in Jakarta.
Jakarta, yes.
Okay, now okay, you have got this here. Yeah, the
Yeah.
title type, yeah, of the article is compound. Okay, this compound. Okay, this is the signal. Yeah, the colons. Yeah. Now, what is the first one? Is it nominal? Yeah, self-confidence and speaking skill for lower secondary school student. Yes, nominal, yeah, or noun
Nominal,
phrase.
yes.
Yeah, and the second, a correlation study. Yeah, so this is also a nominal. What about the content? What do you think the content type of the title? The topic, self-confidence. Yeah, this is the topic. And then there is a method here, a correlation study. So because the compound has two parts, yeah, so the content can contain two parts also. Yeah. So the first part is topic, yeah, self-confident and speaking skill, yeah, and then the second part, this is the method used in the study, a correlation study. Okay, so
So
that
the
is that.
content, there is two types of content that include in this title, right? Is the
The
topic.
content, yeah, about what is in the title, not from the syntax, right? But from what is in, whether the topic, whether the result, the data, yeah, or the method, yeah. So here the topic, yeah, in the first part, and then
Yeah.
this is the method, yeah,
Oh,
correlation
okay.
study in the title, yeah. There are two uh points, yeah, in the title in terms of content, yeah, in terms of syntactic type, this is compound, yeah, it is right. If you break it down, yeah, what is in the compound? The first part is nominal or noun phrase. The second part is also nominal or noun
Nominal.
phrase. This is a combination of noun phrases.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Now in the abstract, there are 5 moves in the abstract. Yeah. Move 1. Let me make it bigger. Yeah. Okay. Now, where does it end? Yeah, from the first, yeah, where does it end? Okay, here.
This and until in front of the classmate. There is the background.
So this is, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see the highlight from me?
Yes, I can see.
Yeah, okay. So this is the
Move on.
background. Yeah. What kind of background? This a problem or research get? What do you think? What is the type of the first sentence here? What is it about? Still feel less confident. Yeah, this is the problem. Yeah, this problem. This is a real world problem, not research world problem. You see here, even though there are frequent interaction between teachers and students with English in class, students still feel less confident when speaking in front of their classmates. So this is a real world problem. Okay, so the problem is, yeah, a real world problem. Okay, so one of the 4 types of uh, the first or the beginning of the abstract, yeah, research world problem or real world problem, and so on. Okay, so this is a real example of a real world problem. Okay, the second move, the study was aimed. This is, of course, yeah, this is the
Research
purpose,
purpose.
yeah, move,
Yes.
yeah, purpose of the study, yeah. And then the type of the study is quantitative design. This is the method.
Method.
Yeah, this is a method until here, yeah. After that, I was attend the researcher analyzing the correlation. So this is yes, quite long, yeah, quite long method. Yeah, the type of the study is quantitative design. The IBM SPSS, the statistic application with 24 version was used to calculate the population taken was also okay, quite long. Yeah. So if you are allowed to write a long abstract, yeah, you can. Yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah. But I prefer to write a longer move 4, yeah, not a longer move 3. This move 3 is very long, yeah,
Oh,
while move 4 is not very long, okay.
result.
This is move
Yeah.
4, only until only here, only 2 sentences, yeah. It was found that there was a positive relationship between EFL students' self-confidence and speaking skill at SMPIT, yeah, Al Mukhtar, is junior high school. Yeah. This proved that hypothesis A was accepted and hypothesis nil was rejected. Okay, and then finally, in conclusion, there's move 5. Yeah. So the longest one here is move 3. Yeah, move 3. Okay, now introduction. What is at the beginning? The problem is about the lack of problem in speaking for Yeah, so this is a real world problem. Yeah, in fact,
Yeah.
students prefer to speak the mother tongue. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're confused about giving. Okay. Yeah, and then about students were not attractive speaking. Okay, the reason or the causes of the student reluctant to speak. Okay, speaking does not only open the mouth. Okay, some theories. Okay, more of okay. Uh, this literature review is organized based on the author's perspective. Um, Self-confidence
This
is the
is
key.
sorry, Prof. This is
Yeah,
where I want
yeah,
to ask you because from
yeah.
this article, right, there is no the title for saying literature review.
Literature review. Yeah,
So after
yeah.
introduction
Let's
and
look at.
followed by method. Yeah.
But oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. It's a found several. Okay, this one, yeah.
Mhm.
According to get, there were 10 core indicators. Also, yeah, this is the literature review. Yeah, researcher found several previous studies related to this research. Yeah,
Mm.
no uh, heading for this. Yeah, but we know that this is the literature review. So this is a very long introduction, actually. Yeah.
Uh, Questions,
What
Prof.
we need is a longer. Yeah.
For the literature review, there is not necessary, right, to have a heading or not, right? We can include that
It
in.
depends on the journal. Yeah, some journals ask authors to write the heading. Yeah, but some are not. But there must be literature review. Okay.
Oh.
So this is the literature review. So literature review is the review of relevant studies, yeah, related to the topic of our research, our title, our article. Yeah. So the story, yeah, research story. Okay. The researcher found several previous studies related to this research. One relevant study found that there was a significant relationship between students' self-confidence and their speaking skill. Okay. One study found the relevant or significant relationship. The results show that the significant level was at the number. Okay. Yeah. Another study found the student who had high self-confidence. Okay, so this is very short. Yeah. Very short literature review. So how many studies reviewed here? One, only two, three. Only three. Yeah.
How about in the
Yeah.
previous paragraph?
Yeah.
Can we consider as a
Yeah,
literature?
it is not about relevant studies. Yeah, this is just discussion about uh, problems in speaking, self-confidence. Yeah. Mm. So this is, yeah, self-confidence is the key to success. Yeah, why is self-confidence important? Yeah, and if they felt confident in their strength, yeah, what happened if they are not confident? It's not about literature review because this is not about this is not review of the studies. Yeah, speaking does not only, yeah, this you can compare it. Yeah, the literature review, yeah, or discuss the study research result. Yeah, not opinion. So like here, according to Kate Bratton and Brandley Platt, there were 10 score indicators. This is not, this is opinion. Yeah, this is about what
Perspective.
they think. Yeah, just statement or opinion, not studies. Yeah, compared to this, yeah, the research found several previous studies. One relevant study found that there was a significant relationship between students and their speaking skill. So this is a study. This is research result. This is what we need. Yeah, in the literature review, in the introduction. Yeah, not this one. Yeah, not what other people have said about the topic, not that one. Yeah, now, we don't need this much. Yeah, remember, well, maybe because this article is published in a local journal, yeah, not in international journal. Yeah, so yeah, that the way the authors write the article is not yet, yeah, match, doesn't match the style of international journal articles. You see? Yeah, the authors discuss um, the confidence in speaking, yeah, self-confidence, yeah, from the theory point of view, yeah, not from the research result point of view. What other people have said about this, not what other people have done, have investigated, yeah, or studied. Okay, that's different. This is different. Yeah. Some theories, okay, you see here, some theories suggest that the way of communication between speaker and listener is to use speech to convey. So this is not research result. Yeah, this is opinion of Vander Kevin. Yeah, opinion, not research result. Yeah, only this one. Yeah, yeah. Okay, this one. Yeah, this is the literature review. This is what we need. Yeah, in writing. Yeah. And then what is the research gap? This result is in contrast to what? Yeah. So contradictory. They stated that the level of student self-confidence, okay, yeah, from previous studies, this current study only offers student self-confidence in relation to the speaking skill in the lower secondary school is a rare undertaking. So this is not cohesive sentences. Yeah. Before the authors mentioned two different studies have a contradictory finding. But while here the authors mention previous studies is a rare. Yeah. So this
Uh,
okay, not cohesion, not cohesive. Yeah. So this is too little.
but
Yeah,
the
this is
research gap here is contradictory evidence gap, right? Mean
yeah,
then
this
these
is
researchers want to
yeah,
investigate further in the
yeah,
relationship.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah. But because they only refer to local studies, yeah,
Mm.
by this one, yeah. These are also in Indonesia, I think, all of them, yeah. So it is not aim for international journals, yeah. If it is for international journals, we have to include studies in many other countries, not just in one country. Yeah, for example, yeah, if you write an article to be published in international journals, you have to review articles, research articles, yeah, in Indonesia, from Malaysia, from maybe Thailand, from the Philippines, from other countries, yeah, from Korea, from Japan, yeah, yeah. So it is international. Yeah, if it is not international, yeah, it is not suitable for international journal. So your reference must be international. Yeah. Okay, so the weakness of this article is the introduction is too long. The discussion about the importance or the theory about the title is too long. While what you have to write more is the literature review, this one. This is
And
why you need to write more.
what do you mean by literature review is the finding from other researchers, right?
Yes, the review of research finding, research result, not what other people think, say, yeah, about the topic, not what other people's opinion about the topic, not about the theory. Yeah, theory means, theory is what authors, yeah, have written about it. Yeah. Okay, you can compare this. Yeah, from this down, this paragraph is only the literature review. While before that is not literature review. Yeah. So only one paragraph. And while in my example, I have 4 or 5 paragraphs, yeah, for literature review. It means I included far more studies, yeah, that I reviewed. Not only from Indonesia, I also reviewed studies from other countries as well. Yeah, from Iran. Yeah. Okay. Is there any question about this one? Yeah. It is. Yeah. It is okay. Yeah. This is the literature review, but you cannot really see the organization of the literature review because there are only 3 of them. Yeah. Hassan et al. And Rumapia et al. Yeah, Wanita and Wanita. Okay. Now only three. Only three. Yeah. And this is not organized, yeah, because there are only three. If you have about 10, yeah, you have to organize it. Yeah, how will you organize it? Okay, is there any question? Okay, so this is good. Yeah, good analysis. Yeah, so you know uh, the strengths and weaknesses of this article. Or maybe next time, yeah, if you want to analyze an article, please find an article published in international journal.
Okay,
Yeah,
Prof.
international journals, yeah, in Indonesia, yeah, which is free. Yeah, you can refer to Indonesian Journal of Applied Linguistics. Yeah. This is published in Bandung, yeah, Indonesian Journal of Applied Linguistics. You can also, yeah, these are free. Yeah, Teflin Journal. Yeah, Teflin Journal is also, these are indexed by Scopus. Yeah, studies in English education, English language education, yeah, English language, yeah, called CLA, yeah, called CLA. This is in Aceh, Unsia, yeah. This is in Bandung, number one, Indonesian Journal of Applied Linguistics, in the chat box, yeah. This is in Indonesian Journal of Applied Linguistics, yeah, or IJAL, Teflin Journal in Malang, yeah, or studies this in Unsia. Yeah, another one, Ijole. This is from Makassar, yeah, from Makassar State University. Yeah, Makassar State University. Uh, journal in linguistic, yeah, you can refer to arbitrary. So if you are interested in journal arbitrary, yeah. This is from Unan in West Sumatra in Padang, yeah. Arbitrary. Another one is LLT, yeah, LLT, Journal of Language. Uh, yeah, I don't know, LLT. Yeah, this is newly indexed, yeah, Scopus, by Scopus, Arbitrary and LLT. Yeah. Okay. These are journals about English language teaching, yeah, and linguistic. A very old journal in Indonesia is called Linguistic Indonesia, but it is not yet indexed by Scopus. Yeah, Linguistic Indonesia. It is not yet in. There's another one is Wacana. And Wacana is from Indonesia University. In Jakarta, yeah, University, yeah, Wacana. So if you refer to the articles published in this journal, these journals are open access. Yeah, you don't have to pay to download the article. Yeah, no, these are free. Yeah, but if you want to publish an articles in this journal, you have to pay. Yeah. Like CLA, yeah, this one, CLA, you have to pay, what is in dollars? Yeah, about $200. Yeah, $200. Yeah.
So all this is international level, right?
International journals, Index by Scopus. Yeah, international journals, reputable international journals, or high impact journal. And you can get a good articles in it, high quality articles, because they don't publish article which are not good, yeah, in quality. In Malaysia, yeah, like 3L, yeah, 3L, language, linguistic and literature, I think. Yeah. Gamer, yeah, gamer. What else? Yeah, there are a few. There are many international journals, good international journals in Asia. Yeah. In Thailand, yeah, in Thailand, what is it? The Learn Journal, yeah, Learn Journal and Kaset Sat, I think, yeah, Kaset Sat. The Kaset Sat is the name of university. I think it's in Bangkok,
Yes, name of
probably.
university in Bangkok.
Yeah, Kaset Sat in Bangkok, yeah. Another one, Learn Journal. Oh, yeah, Reflection. Sorry, Reflection. Uh, Reflection. This is reflection, yeah. EFL is in capital. EFL are in capital. Yeah, the other is in lowercase. Reflection. This is the name of the journal. Um, where is it published? Yeah, also in Thailand. Okay. Is there any other question? Now, who is going to present the analysis? You can send to the WhatsApp group, or you can show it yourself. Yeah, I make you the co-host. Yeah, who's next? Or you can also send me, yeah, the assignment so I can present it for you. Yeah, Nasrina, have you done your assignment?
Yes, but not complete.
Yeah. Will you share it
I
yourself?
will send
I
through
make
your
you the co-host.
chat. Yes.
Yeah, I can make you the co-host.
I think I better send to your chat box.
Okay, yeah, you can send it to me, yeah, to the WhatsApp group, yeah. Did you send it to the WhatsApp group?
Yes, just going to send. Okay, yes.
Yeah, to the WhatsApp group, yeah.
Yes.
So other students, if you want me to share your work, yeah, please send it to the WhatsApp group. Yeah, please, other students, yeah, please send your work to WhatsApp group so I can help you present it. Okay.
I do send to the group.
Yeah, I've got it. I'm downloading it now. Oh, this is from Joel. Hmm? Okay. Joel is not yet indexed by Scopus. Yeah, but it's okay. Oh, this from Budi Waluyo. Yeah? EFL classroom. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yeah. This is the type. Title type is compound. Yes. Yeah, compound. You see here the columns. Yeah, EFL classroom learning environment at a Thai university. So this is a noun phrase. Yeah, this noun phrase. And what about this one? Yeah, what do you
It's a
think?
sentence
What
question.
is it? Question. Yeah, interrogative sentence. Yeah, what variables matter? Yeah, for low proficiency student. What about the content? EFL classroom learning environment. Yeah, so this is the topic. Yeah, and this is also about the topic. Yeah, no method is mentioned here. No result is mentioned here. Yeah, yeah. So both. Yeah, in two parts. Yeah, only topic. Okay. Now, how many? Four moves. This study investigated. Yeah, four moves. Yeah, let me make it bigger. Yeah. Okay. Can you explain, Ms. Rina? Yeah. What is the first sentence? What move is it?
So move because there's no the first move. The
Yeah. Yeah. So this second move. Yeah. This move two. Yeah. This study investigated the purpose. Okay. Uh, the study purposes. Okay. Move three. Yeah. Move three using structural equation model. Yeah. Okay. So this one is move three. According to the findings, move four. Yeah. Move four. Yeah, because research on the classroom learning environment solution is still limited. Yeah, these findings suggest future studies first. It is the move five. Yeah, a suggestion for future studies. So there are four moves only in this paragraph. Yeah, move two, move three, four, and five. Yeah, no move one. Yeah. Okay, what is in the first paragraph? What do you think? Well, interest in the variable that shapes classroom learning environments and the effects on learning outcome began. Yeah, research on the English environment is still in its initial. So this is the research world problem. Yeah, initial stages. Yeah. So this is implied. Yeah, implied. The authors implied new topic of research. Yeah, by saying that research on the English classroom environment is still in its initial stages. Yeah. Previously conducted research has concentrated on a small number of nations, including Iran, China, United States of America, Jordan, and so on. Yeah. Recent research has also centered on the topics of digital EFL. Okay. In Thailand, several studies have examined this is the literature review. Yeah? So you see here, yeah, only one paragraph, yeah, about the introduction. The second paragraph, yeah, they also directly, yeah, refer to studies. Yeah, in Thailand, several studies have examined student perception of biology and physics classroom learning environment. Okay, so what is your the organization is a problem is identified in the initial. Okay, yeah. What? Yeah. Now, Nisrina, how do the authors organize the literature? How? How do you think? How do the authors organize the studies reviewed in the literature review? Based on what? Yeah.
maybe perspective. I'm not sure.
No, this is in Thailand. This is based on the country. So they study in Thailand. Yeah. What else? However, very little. So the authors use a country to organize their literature review. Yeah, these studies are in Thailand. Yeah, many maybe other studies are not in Thailand. A classroom is simply a site where formal education occurs. Yeah, also in Thailand, I think. Yeah, there are numerous variables that influence. Okay, these variables have been confirmed by example study courses in Thailand, still in Thailand. Yeah, so these are studies in Thailand. Yeah, presented in two paragraphs. In two paragraphs, studies in Thailand. Yeah. Development of the questionnaire, what is happening, this class, first published by President. No, this is about the questionnaire. Yeah. Their popularity stems from its importance. However, one topic has not been fully researched. Yeah. So, yeah. The first study derived from variables earlier. Yeah, so this is about instrument, hypothesis, yeah, second hypothesis. So the literature review is organized based on the country, yeah, not based on the discipline, not based on the date or age, yeah, but based on the country. So these studies were conducted in Thailand. Yeah. Okay, what is the research gap? What is hypothesis? Research gap is nonetheless research that establishes a direct link between student perception of the task orientation and the English learning outcome is lacking. So yeah, this is level two. Yeah, research gap level 2. Yeah, level 1 is non-existent. Yeah, when we claim that there is no study on the topic, yeah, so far. So this is level 1. Level 2, insufficient studies. There have been studies, but not sufficient. Yeah, very few, limited. So level 2. Level 3, studies, previous studies have some kind of limitation or weaknesses. Yeah, level 3. Level 4, the findings of previous studies are not consistent, yeah, or contradictory, yeah, are different from each other. Yeah, that is level 4. And that is the highest level. Yeah. Okay. Hypothesis. Yeah. So hypothesis is already in move 3 in the introduction. Yeah. So the authors do not present the research question. Yeah. But the research hypothesis. Yeah. Because this is a survey study or quantitative study. Yeah. Quantitative study. Okay. Good. You have any question? Yeah, so this is Joel. And Joel is from my study program. This is in Sinta 2. Sinta 2 is just like Scopus, yeah, but it is only for Indonesian journals. Yeah, the highest Sinta score is Sinta 1. Yeah, so this is Sinta 2. Yeah, the second, yeah, from the highest one. Sinta 1 is the highest, Sinta 6 is the lowest. Yeah, so Joel, yeah, Journal of Applied Linguistics and Literature, yeah, is in Sinta 2. Yeah, you can find the Sin open the website, yeah, when you open the website of Joel. So Budi Waluyo is a lecturer at Walaila, yeah, Walaila University in Thailand. He was, yeah, Walaila. Yeah. Is it the right way to pronounce it? Walaila, Walaila University in Thailand.
That's correct. Balailak.
What? Walaila?
Balailak. You already
Right.
pronounced correctly.
Okay. Yeah, good. Yeah. So Budi Waluyo graduated. Was my student before. Yeah. when he was doing his undergraduate program. And then he got a scholarship to study in England, yeah, for his master program. And then he got a scholarship, yeah, to study in United States, yeah, for his PhD. Yeah, he is very, very, very productive. Yeah, he can publish more than 10 articles a year, more than 10 articles a year, a reputable journal, yeah, journals indexed by Scopus. Yeah, yeah, very productive. Mm. Okay, good. Yeah, is there any other, yeah, another assignment to be presented? Is there any other assignment? No, okay. Mm. Yeah, you can send it to the WhatsApp group. Who is next? Aslina, Asma, you have one. Tuan Nadia, yeah, next time if you want to analyze sample of articles, or it is better to get it from these journals, yeah, in Indonesia. These are free, yeah, free journals. Like CLA journals, the CLA journals. Okay, so this is CLA journals published by Unshia University. This is Q1, yeah, quartile one. This is the highest quartile in Scopus. Yeah. GR only 0.36. Okay. So this is a good journal. So you can download the articles, yeah, the current articles, yeah, or in the archives. Yeah, here. You can download this, the PDF file of the articles. But if you want to publish an article, yeah, here, you have to pay about $200. Okay, is there any other? Okay. Who is that? Aisha? Asia? Do you have something to share? Or Asma? Hasana? Arina? Arine or Arini? You can also share it yourself. If you want to do that, yeah, I'll make you the host, co-host. Yeah, I'll make you the co-host. Yeah. So nobody has sent his or her work yet to the workshop. the WhatsApp?
Professor, if I may, I have one more,
Or you
but
can share. Do
but
you
not
want to share yourself?
I can send to the chat.
Yeah, to the WhatsApp
Yeah.
or chat box? Where do you want to send? To the WhatsApp group.
Yes.
Okay, okay. I'm waiting.
Please.
So other students can also send the work to the WhatsApp. Yeah, so I can share it for you. Next week we'll talk about method. Yeah, the method section. Narina, eh? Is it Narina?
Nasrina.
Oh,
I can share,
Nasrina.
yeah, I would like to share one more that I did.
One more. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. Do you want to talk about this? Can you explain? Ah, have I shared this or not yet?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay, here. Okay. So please explain this. The type of the title. Okay, Nasrina, you can discuss. You can explain this, yeah, to your friends. What types of title?
I think it is a compound
Yes, that's right. Yeah,
for synthetic type. And for
yeah,
quantum feature, I'm not sure that whether it's topic or method.
yeah. A case of Indonesian. This is like a case study. Yeah, yeah. So this is topic and method. Yeah, topic and method. A case of Indonesian authors writing research article introduction. This is like a case study. Okay, yes, good. Now, what about the abstract?
For the abstract, contain 5 moves.
There are 5 moves.
Yes.
Yeah,
Move and
yeah.
background.
Rhetorical style transfer from first language to a foreign language can be serious problem. Yeah, this is a problem. First, move. Yeah, the study is aimed at this second move. Yeah,
Yes.
that's right. Yeah, 5 moves. What else?
And method.
Unpublished PhD. Yeah. Four. Move 4. Yeah. Move 5 is the last one. If Indonesian author use this rhetorical style when writing this article in English, this can cause the article to be rejected. So this is like what, yeah, suggestion. Yeah. So don't use your local style. Yeah. Don't use your local style when writing for international journals. Okay. Here,
The last one.
in this paragraph, the author also addressed a research gap. However, according to some authors from different field of discipline, although writing in the same language may write the section differently because of different research practices and style of academic writing. So this problem, the problem comes when we write an article using our local style, our local way, of writing an article, but we submit the articles to international journals. So it doesn't work. Yeah, the style is different. Local styles and international style is different. Styles from different fields of discipline is also different. Yeah, social science and humanities are different. Social science and science, yeah, engineering, medicals are different. Yeah, so you cannot uh, use a wrong style, yeah, wrong structure, a wrong rhetorical structure, wrong way of writing the article. Yeah. Okay. Now, what about the literature review? Also address the research gap, however, the success of such persuasive film may depend on writers' credibility in the eyes of the readers. Yeah, the more credible the writers are, the more successful the persuasion is. Yeah. The second question is usually answered. Okay. Yeah. So this is the okay. So what do you think about the literature review? How how does the author organize the literature review? What is the okay? What is it?
Not
What
sure
is
about
the
literature review.
yeah, yeah, from here, yeah. Responding so the critical model is a device from here. Unlike in such article, fewer studies, yeah. Yeah, unlike on English literature article, fewer studies have been conducted with Indonesian. Yeah, so this is also based on the country. Yeah, these studies are all conducted in Indonesia. Yeah, by me, by Mira Hayuni, by Adnan. Yeah, were conducted in Indonesia. Version defining some suggest a revised cars model according to some PJP. Okay. And this one is finding Adnan. Adnan was also in Indonesia. Hmm. Indonesian study. Yeah, all studies were conducted in Indonesia. Yeah, so based on the country. Yeah, because no other studies conducted outside Indonesia. Yeah, so these studies, this all literature review is organized by the country. Yeah, just like Budi Walio's article, all studies were conducted in Thailand. So these studies are in Indonesia. This is the research gap. Yeah, studies by Safri Mayuni and Adnan are very important in order to know how Indonesian academics of particular discipline or group or discipline rhetorical write research article translation in Indonesian. Yeah, this is because Shu claimed discourse studies of a language or culture other than English are often left out, yeah, or forgotten, while these studies are important to produce balanced information in the literature and objective. Yeah, okay. So this is the research gap. Yeah, studies on research articles written in a language other than English is often forgotten, often left out. Yeah, the main of the studies about research articles were conducted on articles written in English, yeah, not in other language. Well, however, the corpora in the above studies included only research article in particular discipline or set of discipline, and none of them included research article from multiple discipline. Yeah, so this is another research gap. Yeah, the first research gap is uh, previous studies investigated articles written in English And previous studies investigated on a particular discipline or set of discipline. None of the studies investigated in multiple discipline. Yeah, this was written in 2015, yeah, and published in 2016. So at that time, yeah, not many studies about this topic yet. Okay, and then there's a research question. Yeah. Okay, research question. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, so again, I want to state that this literature review is organized based on the country. Yeah, studies were conducted in Indonesia and not in other countries. So ideally, yeah, you should include studies from different countries, yeah, not just in country. Yeah, but yeah, this article was published in uh, 2016. Yeah, 2016. Here one. Yeah, 2016. Yeah, very long time, almost 10 years ago. 8 years ago. And this journal is quartile one journal, yeah, Journal of Multicultural Discourses, yeah, published by Taylor and Francis, yeah, Routledge, yeah, okay, Routledge, Taylor and Francis group, yeah. Okay, is there any other question? The question? Yeah.
Professor, actually, how
Yeah.
many research gaps should be in the article? Like
Again, how many?
research gap.
How many studies to be reviewed?
I
As
mean
many as possible.
the research gap, sir.
Yeah. Oh, how many research gap?
Yes.
Yeah. How many research gap? You can address 4 research gap if you can. Yeah, but if you can't, yeah, 1 is enough. Yeah. So the more research gap, yeah, the better. Yeah. If you can address 2 research gap, the first one is at the beginning of the introduction. The second one is at the end of the literature review. So it is good. Yeah, I did a study on this topic. Yeah, I found that articles published in high impact journals present 4 research gap. Yeah, 4 research gap. The 4 research gap can be of the same research gap or different research gap. Yeah, so you can address up to 4. Yeah, 4 research gap. Yeah, but if you can, only 1 is enough. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, try to choose a higher level of research gap. Okay, if you can study again the PowerPoints about research gap, yeah, there are 5 types of research gap. Level 1 is non-existent. Yeah, when we claim that there is no study on the topic yet so far. Number 2, yeah, there have been very few studies, yeah, on the topic. Number 3 is the previous studies have some kind of weaknesses or limitation. Yeah, number 4 is the findings of previous studies are contradictory or different. And the 5th is although there have been studies, but the problem still exists. So I would suggest that you use level 3 or level 4. Yeah, level 3 is to mention or to claim that the previous studies have some kind of limitation, weaknesses. Yeah, so that is a good one. Or the higher one, that the previous studies have contradictory findings. Yeah, so they found different finding. The topics on the same, the research on the same topics have found different findings. So you compare the findings of previous studies, and you state it. You claim that the previous studies have some different findings, some contradictory findings, and you use that fact, to support the importance of your research. Okay, you can address up to four of the same research gap or different research gap. Okay, but don't use the first level. The first level is claiming no study. As far as I am concerned, there is no study on the topic yet. It is not very convincing. This is also dangerous. If there have been studies on that topic, uh, published in journals, the journal's editor will tell you, will ask you, have you read the articles? So it is not convincing, and maybe it is not true. They have no study on the topic yet so far. Maybe we don't have access to the study, because not all journals are open access. Some good journals are closed access. It means we have to pay to read the articles. We have to pay. But if your university gives you an open access to the articles, so you don't have to pay. In my university, we don't have that access. So if I want to download an article published in closed access journals, just like multicultural discourse, it is not open access. Open access journal where you can download the articles. Usually, the open access journals are journals with APC article publishing charge. So the authors pay the cost of publication, and then readers can access the articles without paying anything. But when the authors do not pay anything to the journals to pay the cost of the publication, and then readers have to pay it. So there are some advantages and disadvantages of this. If our articles are open access, more readers will read our articles. If our article is closed access, less readers read our articles. In Indonesia, not all journals, most journals are open access, open access, and authors have to pay to publish the articles. Like in CLA, you have to pay about $200. In Ijole, you have to pay $300, for example. But in Teflin, it is free. You don't have to pay. But still, the journal is open access. Okay. Is there any question? Is it clear enough? Do you know how to analyze the article? As I mentioned before, the method of this workshop is called genre-based. So I write it here. I write in the chat box. Genre-based method or approach. Genre-based workshop approach. Yeah, genre-based approach. So I use genre-based approach. So in the genre-based approach, number one, introducing the participant, to the move and steps, yeah, of the articles. Yeah, plus the and the linguistic features. Yeah. So that's number one, introducing the participants to the moves and steps of the articles, yeah, or of each component, yeah, or section of the articles, and the linguistic features of the articles. Yeah. Linguistic features like the use of tenses. Yeah. In abstract, for example, what tenses are used? Yeah. And also type of sentence, what voice, passive or active? Okay. And also the citation style, yeah, what style is used. Okay. Number two, yeah, practice, yeah, to analyze the article, the journal articles, yeah, based on the moves and steps. Okay, we practice to analyze it. Yeah, just like what we are doing now. Yeah, we practice to analyze it. Number one, introducing. I introduce you to the moves and steps. Yeah, move and step in abstract, move and steps in introduction, and later on, move and steps in the method. Yeah, move and step in the discussion, move and steps in conclusion, and then we practice. Yeah, analyzing it, yeah, analyzing samples of all the articles. Okay, and finally, yeah, we, yeah, write together samples of articles. Yeah, we write together sample. Yeah, so instructor and participant write together sample of articles. Now, so number three, we can do it by analyzing your article's draft. If you have written a draft, have you ever written an article? Yeah, from your undergraduate? Have you ever written a journal article so far? Or maybe you have published, yeah, a journal article so far? Basri, have you ever written an article?
Oh, long time already during my undergrad.
Yeah, have you written it?
Yeah,
An
yeah,
article?
yeah,
Have you
small one.
published it?
No,
Yeah,
just a
no
small one.
problem. Yeah, small one. What do you mean? Is it from research or not? Is it
Yeah,
from research?
it's a research. Yeah, I mean it's like
Okay.
the one that I shared to you lah to just now.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So we can do it later. Yeah. How to improve, yeah, your article draft. Yeah, if you have got an article draft, how to improve it. Yeah. Or how to if you have written an article and publish it, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah. How to improve it. How to improve the title, how to improve the abstract, how to improve the introduction, the literature review, the method, yeah, the discussion, and the conclusion. How to improve it. Yeah. So that is the practice. Yeah. That is level number 3, step 3. Yeah. So step 1, introducing move and steps in each section of the article, including the title. And number 2, yeah, we practice analyzing the already published articles. Yeah, and number 3, practice yeah, how to write, yeah, together, yeah, but it takes time, yeah, to write an article. Yeah, we can refer to your article draft or your articles that already published, yeah, to how to improve it. Yeah, so this is called genre-based approach. Yeah, genre-based approach. There are consist of three steps. Yeah. Okay, is there any question?
Excuse me, Prof.
Yeah,
Between the draft for the article and for independent study,
can you say it again?
in a draft for an article and for
Yeah, draft.
independent study, IS. Is it
Yeah, or you mean
much
the level
different?
3, step 3?
No. My question is it a difference between the draft for article, writing an
Ah,
article, and for IS, independent study?
oh, yeah. Independent study is after this. Yeah, independent study is after this. Yeah, that is independent study is for the participants. Yeah, to do it by him or herself. Yeah, so this is in the workshop. Yeah, classes. I introduce you to the move and step. We practice analyzing the move and step, and then we write together. And this is followed by independent study. Yeah, so you are right. Independent study. So independent study when you have to write, yeah, an article. Yeah. So in the workshop activities, there are three types of activities. Yeah. Introduction, practice of analyzing the articles, already published articles, and then we write together. Yeah. And then you follow it by yourself. Yeah. Independent study. Yeah. It can be after the workshop. Yeah. So if you have written an article and published, yeah, you can send it to me. Or yeah, uh, you have written an articles and then you want me to review, yeah, to check your article draft, yeah, you can send it to me. Yeah. So this is independent study. Okay. Any more question? So for next week, yeah, we are going to talk about the method, yeah, method section of the articles. Yeah. I want to be sure that so far you have been familiar with the move and steps in the abstract and introduction. Yeah, because introduction is a long section. Yeah, we don't discuss the result, the result section, because result is not argumentative. The result is only a presentation of data. Yeah, we discuss the discussion section. Yeah. So how to write the discussion section. Okay, did enough? So if you have done your assignment and you don't want to present it here, you can send it to me, yeah, or share it with via the WhatsApp. Yeah, you can send it to me, yeah, if I can look at it. Okay, I think that's all for today. Yeah, see you again next week. Okay, inshallah. Yeah, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Shukran jazilan, Prof. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah, see you next week. Inshallah.
Okay, inshallah. Yeah, inshallah. See you next week.